Remember when you were a kid and you didn't have to pay bills? In this episode of Real Life Organized, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks for keeping track of all of your bills so that you can get things paid on time. In this era of paperless bills, I find it is so much easier for me to forget that I've paid something or not, and this just helps me stay on track. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is go into your informant settings. Then you're going to want to tap on calendars, triggers, and more. And not manage tags, manage calendars. And then you're going to tap that plus sign in the top right and create your calendar. For me, I named it Bills, Bills, Bills. Obviously, the icon with the money flying away. The most important thing that you're going to want to make sure that you do is have alarm notifications turned on this calendar, because we're going to utilize those quite a bit. So for here, alarm notifications turned on, name it whatever you want, icons, all that good stuff, and then save. And then we're going to go back and we're going to start adding our bills to this calendar. Now, the first thing that I always add is my payday, right? I need to know when I'm going to be paid because I need to start setting aside money so that I know what I've got available for what I need to pay. So I get paid on the 5th and 20th of every month, and you can easily set that up in Informant. Now, I do have my payday saved to the bills calendar because for the most part, my payday goes to my bills. So you can do repeat events. Yes, you can do repeat options. And then you're going to want to go into custom. And when you choose every month, you get the option to select multiple days. So, you could select multiple days and have them set. Now, like I said, I get paid on the 5th and the 20th. And so once you hit save on that, you'll notice in your edit screen that it's going to repeat on the 5th and the 20th of each month. And you can see here on my calendar, I've got the 5th and then again on the 20th. And every month on the 5th and the 20th, that repeats so that I know when my paydays are coming up. Now, for things like my credit card bills, which one is actually due tomorrow, I like to, for credit card bills, because you can pay them before and up to the date that they're due, I like to have multiple alarms set for my credit cards. Now, I have one that goes off 10 days before the credit card bill is due so that I can check the account and see if I'm able to just go ahead and pay it. And if I am, I do. Then I have one that goes off a day before to remind me to make sure everything's all good with my account so I can pay off that credit card. And then I have one that goes off on the day. It's just set to 20 minutes before, but it's just so that I have a little alarm on the day. Now, let's say that you, for this month, are able to pay that bill on the 10 days before when that alarm goes off. You're still going to have those alarms that go off the day before and the 20-minute before because they're set on those events. But if you scroll down, you can add in the comments paid. And then when you select done and you go to save, it's going to give you the option to save just to that event. It didn't actually pop up for me because I had already paid it and saved it there. But let's see. Let's go to the next month. So let's see. So Chase credit card. You'll see here that it's not. Paid is not selected here because I only chose for it to save to that one occurrence. That way I know when that alarm goes off, the day before it's due, it's been 10 days. I've probably forgotten whether I paid it or not, but I can pop that event open and see that I have paid it already and I'm done and good to go. So then I've got, car payments that come up. And again, repeat options are going to be your biggest thing here. You want to make sure that you have your repeat set. Mine is due on the 10th of every month. So let's see. And then, let me actually show you one of the coolest things that you can do when you're trying to save bills to your phone. Too often, I have had to get in touch with customer support, right? You got to Google the number, figure out what's the right number to call. Then you got to call it and settle whatever it is you had to call customer support for, right? Super annoying. You can take some of the annoyance out of that. What you can do is in your bills, you can, in the URL field, add the phone number for that company right here. Now, in order for your URL field to know that you are tapping on a phone number and not a website, you do have to use the syntax before the phone number of TEL://. Then you just put in the number, no spaces. Do add the dash lines for the number, however. And then you'll see all occurrences, we want the number to be on every single one of those events. Let's say you've got to pay your power bill, but there's an issue. You can pull up your power bill to the preview screen, and you'll see that that little phone number there is a blue link that you can click on. You can tap right there, and you can call straight from the app right here. No Googling, no figuring out the right customer service number, and no switching over to your phone app to make the call. You can literally make the call right from here every time, and it just makes things so much easier. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to utilize this feature, and this is obviously something that you can do for things other than bills. If you've got an event coming up with family that you've got to get in touch with, you can add their phone number to that event the same way and just make the call straight from the app. But these are just some different things that you can do to add bills to your account, and you'll notice here my calendar's pretty empty. It's because I've got a filter set just to show the bill specifically for this video, so that I can, show you guys easily where my bills are due. But you can add things back in so that you can see how your calendar looks with all of your stuff on there, and then also where your bills are due. Tell me in the comments how you like to use Informant to keep track of your bills. If you guys have cool tips and tricks that I didn't actually go over here, you handle your bills differently when you utilize Informant, I would love to hear about how you guys do that so that I can maybe put it in my arsenal for using Informant. And then also, if you have any ideas for real life organized videos that you'd like to see, tips and tricks for handling different things that you come across in your life that you'd love to be able to organize better, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to make a video for it. Until next time.